everyone. Guess what? It's Sunday, and I got a messy counter. God. Well, I better hide that. I'll set that back here. It is time for a Sunday coffee break. I know, where the hell you been? Where the hell you been? Where the hell I been? Where have I been, huh? I got a fresh cup of coffee. You want some? You have to walk out to the kitchen. I'll wait. Damn, that was quick. Alright, where have I been on my Sunday coffee breaks? I had somebody ask me that in a comment. I haven't done any Sunday coffee breaks. Why? Well, because I just haven't been in the right state of mind here lately to actually want to do any. I don't know. I don't know, call it the winter blues or what have you. Thank God I had enough videos done to fill in while I was being lazy. I didn't feel like doing nothing. And, you get that way sometimes just because of the way things are going. Right now it's a little, it's tough, so it kind of weighs on you and you're kind of worried about if this is going to get paid or if that's going to get paid. Just the same old crap that you worry about every day. But I gotta get out of that mood and get back into doing some stuff. Last couple of days I've made some videos and I figured I was starting to feel pretty good about it. We'll see. So I figured it was time to bring back Sunday coffee breaks. Let's see what's going on. We got our furnace in over at the store in the arcade, so you're gonna be seeing. I'm gonna probably start making some coffee breaks over in the arcade on Friday. If you don't know, I do my coffee breaks on Friday so I can get them edited and rendered and then uploaded so I can have them ready for Sunday. Because Saturday I always post a video. I try and here lately I'm kind of thinking that I might want to post a long one of my long videos on Saturday, unless I'm doing a series, and then I'll keep them going, and then do some short ones throughout the week. I made a couple short ones this past couple of days, and I think they're gonna we'll see how they go over. It seemed like, it's kind of weird, but it seemed like those 2 weeks that I posted every day to clean up all my videos that I had made, the channel did really well. I gained a lot of subscribers because I posted every day, and a lot of those videos weren't, the real long format. I really enjoy doing the long format. It takes forever to get them edited and rendered and posted. When I do a 1 hour or whatever, I've told you before, when I do anything over an hour, it takes anywhere from 18 to 24 hours to upload it onto YouTube, just because of my internet connection. Now the shorter ones, under 30 minutes, I can have them uploaded. I can start uploading them before I go to bed. When I get up in the morning, they're done, ready to go. So go figure. You figure if it takes like 6 hours to do 30 minutes, you'd figure, okay, 12 hours for an hour, but it's not. It's worse. Because once you get up in the morning and then start using the internet for other things, it just slows down the process even more. That's why I like to upload at night, because nobody's, neither me or my wife are on the internet, so it can have full access and upload a little quicker, so to speak. But I've been working on some other stuff. I have a project here that I'm working on. It'll be a series. So far I'm on the third video on it. It's kind of neat. We'll see if anybody likes it. You know, just like anything, you post it and it sits there and dies, and then you wonder if you should continue to post the rest of the series. I haven't been able to get any parts, so I'm still dead in the water on all my arcade machines and pinball machines, so I'm kind of dead in the water there on that stuff. But now that we have the furnace in, we can start opening. Once we feel that there's more people moving around the lake, we can go ahead and get open. We were going to open today, but we have a big storm coming in with a bunch of freezing rain and, you know, and all snow and all that fun stuff. And I know for a fact that nobody's coming up this weekend because of that, because it's supposed to last all the way through Saturday. But another good thing is, I guess it's a good thing, is Monday is the first auction of the year. I don't have much to spend, but I can sure go and be cheap. I can do my TC cheap, my $2 TC, and maybe buy a few things to do. A lot of times I can buy, you know, VCRs and that type of stuff that I love working on. I can buy those and for a couple of bucks, unless everybody's getting feeling that they can sell the stuff now. And stereo stuff, you know, like $5-10. You know, I can get quite a bit of stuff for like 20 bucks if I do my $2 TC imitation. I've been thinking about some other videos. I have a review I think I'm going to do. It's something I bought, and some other people might be interested in seeing what it is. And it's an album cleaner for cleaning vinyl albums. Tired of working on them at the sink and hoping like heck that you don't get too much water on your label and the label falls off, or it doesn't take much at all for the labels on a vinyl album to start getting really stupid. But you get a lot of, or at least I get a lot of albums that have mold, that are moldy. In fact, I think one of my Chicago over there is really moldy. Let me see if I can get it without tripping over you. Let's see, Jefferson Starship, Supertramp. No, sorry, not Chicago. It's the Doobies. The Doobie Brothers. The casing, or the cover and all that's total crap. But, you know, you can see that even the cover, and that's moldy. You know, and you can see the mold on this thing. It was pure white when I pulled it out the first time. It's got some scratches on it, but it didn't skip. And I did get it kind of cleaned out enough that I could play it, you know, at least to test it. And it was crackly, of course, but it didn't skip, even though there were some scuffs on it. So I think if I clean it up, it'll probably clear up some of it. And I want to try out. I bought that album cleaner probably over the summer sometime, and I just have not gotten it out to see how good it works, because we were at the end of the season and I didn't need to clean any albums to take over to the flea market and sell. So I think we'll do a review on it and see how it works out. This one, as bad as the cover, and you know, like I said, the album itself has some scratches on it. I'm going to keep Doobie for myself. I like a lot of the Doobie Brothers, Jefferson Starship. You know, late 70s, 80s. I love all that vinyl. It's all really good music. Especially when the Big Hair music came in. That was when I loved it. I loved the 80s. 80s were great. The women were dressing superbly. Yeah, with their spandex and their leg warmers. Oh, jeez, yeah, love it. And just a lot of really good music that came out of the 80s. What else am I have a game system that I've been kind of kicking around, and I need to get it out, put all together. I think I have all the parts for it. I just, every time I look at it, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I never do. And it's a PC Engine, is what it is. And I think I gathered everything up. I got a brand new controller for it. I bought some games for it. It has the cartridge and the CD with it. I think the only thing I'm lacking is the power supply, but I think the Sega Genesis power supply is the same thing as that one. I think it's like a 9 volt with that small pin. So I know I have plenty of those. We can play around with that. I thought that'll make a decent little video too, to mess around with that and see if I can get it working. Selling it, I don't know if I'd sell it or not. I've never had a PC Engine, and I want to play around with it and see if I like it. If I do, I'll probably keep it. But if they're bringing decent money, well then, you know the answer to that. I'm gonna sell it. I have some other stereo equipment to do. Everybody's probably getting tired of that. I think a lot of my earlier subs want to see arcade stuff, but when you can't buy parts, it's kind of hard to work on arcade machines. Most of the stereo stuff, I have components, and on tape decks and all that stuff. I have belts. You see, I buy belts by the bag, so I have plenty of those, and most of the time it's the cassette decks, and that it's just a matter of getting them all cleaned up and putting new belts on them, and you can get them to work. It's just the cassettes themselves are hard to come by in good condition. You get a lot of them that have the little felt pad missing on them, and I know you can buy the felt pads and replace them but the cassettes seem to wear out, just like the 8-tracks did. 8-tracks were they're fun. I like messing with the 8-track players too. Same thing, the felt pad, the pressure pad underneath the tape falls out, dries out, crumbles, whatever, turns to dust, and then it can't apply a proper pressure to the head so it can play. And 8-tracks seem to wear out a little bit more than cassettes. We used to run around. We had an 8-track in the car, my buddy's car, and you had to fold up a matchbook and stuff it under the 8-track to get it to play right. And in fact, one of the 8-tracks was the Doobie Brothers, and we played a lot of Chicago. And same thing, you fold up a matchbook and stuff it underneath the 8-track when you put it in so it would play. If you didn't, it'd sit there and go and drag on you, so you had to do something so you could listen to it. Because that's what we had, was 8-track. Anything else? Let me take a break. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you behave yourself while I was gone? Let's see. What else? I have a bunch of turntables to do. But I don't. Like I said, I can't buy needles or nothing like that. I know every one of them is going to need new cartridges. That's just something I do every time I do a turntable. I put a new cartridge in it, because you don't know how long that cartridge has been there. It may be new, but you don't know. A lot of the stuff, you just buy it and take it home. When we get over to the shop, over to the arcade. We're in the shop right now, the garage shop. When we get over to the arcade, last week when I was over there messing around, I played Gorgar for a while, and my solenoids quit working on Gorgar. And then I was playing Star Trek, and I burned up a sleeve in one of my flippers, which I think is pretty simple. I think it was just my end of stroke switch was out of adjustment. So I might do a couple short videos on those two, one each, and we'll get those back up and running. And I'm still working on my Chicago coin over there, Cinema. We had it working perfectly, and then when I turned everything on again after we had the arcade all put together, and I started playing it, and it started messing up on me, and now it's being a real, it's giving me the red butt. So I've been working on it. I have a few videos on it that I'm working on. Then it got too cold and I couldn't go over and do anything over there. It's kind of hard when you try and work for 5 minutes and your hands are froze and your feet are froze and you're froze, so it's kind of hard to do much. But now with heat over there, now I can actually get in there and start doing some stuff again, and I can start doing some videos over there. Like I said, we're going to be open Friday and Saturday, so normally I do my coffee break on Saturday, post it Sunday. So I think I'll be doing my coffee breaks over there. I can show you what the hell's going on over there. I have some stuff that I need to bring in. I need to bring in the adult machines. The PA Games of Skill. I got to bring them in and get them back up and going so we can start making some money on those. I still have a lot of stuff in storage to work on, and I still have stuff sitting outside the garage that's all covered up. I have stuff in here, so there's plenty of work, just that funds, which May, first weekend of May, we open up the outdoor market, and then I can get caught up on a bunch of stuff that I'm behind on right now, and then we can start getting in some parts. Plus, with the store open, people start coming up to camps and all that. That'll start working too. So that was kind of a lot of the combination of why my head wasn't in anything, is just kind of worrying about where it's going to come from. No matter what you do, Bill was always standing there with his hand out. So it is what it is. Let's see. Other than that, it's about all I have to report and tell you. Hopefully, I'll be able to start telling you, I'll have some other stuff to bring up on Coffee Break. If anybody has any topics they want to talk about or want me to talk about or find out, leave them in the comments, and I'll definitely try and find something out, or come up with something, even if it's wrong. I'll tell you. It's supposed to be all about having some fun, not about being an old stick in the mud, or needing a tractor to drag that pin out of your butt. So I think I'm just going to cut this one here. I think it's going to just be a short coffee break. I'll get back into the habit of doing these, and I can start thinking about it and start coming up with some other stuff to bring up and talk about. So hey, we're back. We're going to keep doing coffee breaks until I don't feel like doing them no more, or until nobody wants to watch them anymore. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Sunday Coffee Break, and don't forget about my Amazon link down below. If you want to help out the channel, just go through the Amazon link and type in anything you want on Amazon, and if you buy something on Amazon through my link, I get a small percentage, and hey, it helps out the channel. And something else that helps out the channel that doesn't cost you a darn cent is just hit the like button. So I hope to see you next Sunday. If I don't, tough. Show up anyway. Till then, see ya.